Good morning, y'all. I hope you had a good weekend. My name is Austin. I am an addict. I got clean here at Serenity House October 19th, 2014. We are a substance abuse treatment facility here in Abilene, Texas. We've got inpatient residential, outpatient, peer recovery coaches. We also have a really cool youth prevention program here in Abilene. We also have a campus for substance abuse treatment in Fredericksburg. I want to get it on here and start this week off with the just for today. First things first, we apply effort to our most obvious problems and let go of the rest. We do the job at hand, and as we progress, new opportunities for improvement present themselves. It's been said that recovery is simple. All we've got to do is change everything. That can seem a pretty tall order, especially when we first arrive in Narcotics Anonymous. After all, not many of us showed up at our first meeting because our lives were in great shape. On the contrary, a great many of us came into NA in the midst of the worst crisis of our lives. We needed recovery, and quick. The enormity of change required in our lives can be paralyzing. We know we can't take care of all that needs to be done, not all at once. How do we start? Chances are we've already started. We've done the first most obvious things that needed to be done. We've stopped using drugs and started going to meetings. What do we do next? Pretty much the same thing, just more of it. From where we are, we do what we can. We walk the path of recovery by picking up our feet and taking the step that's right in front of us. Only when that's been accomplished must we concern ourselves with what comes next. Slowly but surely, we find ourselves making progress down the path, visibly drawing closer each day to becoming the kind of person we'd like to be. Just for today, I will walk the path of my recovery by taking the step right in front of me. You know, I couldn't really put it any better than that. I get here and there is a lot going on in your head and there's a lot going on. But if I can just sit down in a meeting long enough, usually before the meeting's over, I have a pretty good, some hope has been shared with me. I've been encouraged and I can make it through the rest of the day clean, which is the most important thing, because none of this other stuff works if we're not clean, right? Like, I just need to stop using most important. And then if I be still long enough, or if I participate in my life long enough, it'll usually be pretty clear what's next. And sometimes there might be more than one option, but I can only do one thing at a time, because I'll get caught up in trying to do all these things because I'm a good addict, right? And I need to overdo it to make up for all the, and so for me personally, I know it was just do the next right thing and do one thing at a time. And like you've heard me share before, it was hard for me to accept that the best thing I could be doing sometimes was sitting in a meeting, and because it didn't feel like I was doing anything. But that's actually where I was exposed to this program that's helped save my life. And it's a miracle that I haven't used since October 19th, 2014. All the other stuff, I got a pretty good idea how it did or didn't happen, right? And I really wanted to do it all in the beginning, but I could only do one thing at a time. And some of the things I couldn't do. It wasn't time yet. And I'm glad that I couldn't do them when I wanted to, right? I used to do this thing that I thought was praying, and it was more like plea bargaining with God, right? And thank God that He's bigger than me, loving, more caring, and way smarter, because there were some things that just had to happen on His time that I'm really grateful they did. And so if you're struggling today, maybe just take a breath, breathe, spend some time talking to your higher power, and know that you're going to be okay. And if you don't get anything done today, but you stay clean, it was a good day. And so thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you have a good week. I appreciate y'all watching these TikToks and responding. Talk to you tomorrow.